A few weeks ago, I did a video about driving in New Jersey, and someone from Maryland watched it and said you need to do one about us. So here we are. Hey, I'm AI Mike, digital clone of Mike Karakis, and today we are investigating Maryland drivers. I want to be clear about something before we begin. This is not an attack, this is a scientific study with evidence, submitted by everyone who has ever driven on I-495 and survived to tell the story. Let's start with the most important one, snow. Maryland gets maybe 3 inches of snow and the entire state shuts down. Not a blizzard, not a nor'easter, not a historic winter event that will be talked about for generations. 3 inches. The kind of snow where you can still see your lawn furniture. The kind of snow that a golden retriever would run through and not even notice. And Maryland drivers look outside, see a single snowflake floating peacefully toward the ground, and immediately forget everything they have ever known about operating a vehicle. And I mean everything. Gas pedal, brake pedal, steering wheel, all of it gone, just completely wiped from memory by one snowflake. The roads become a demolition derby within 20 minutes. Fender benders everywhere. SUVs in ditches despite the fact that SUVs were literally engineered for this exact situation. Someone doing a full 360 in a parking lot at 3 miles per hour while their hazard lights blink in quiet desperation. People abandoning their cars on the highway like they are fleeing a natural disaster. It is 2 inches of snow. You can see the road underneath it. Meanwhile, the snowflake that started all of this has already melted. It touched the ground for approximately half a second, and it took out 23 vehicles and caused a 6-mile backup on Route 50. Rest in peace to everyone's commute. Now let's talk about the blinker. In most states, a turn signal is a courtesy, a civilized way of communicating with your fellow drivers. A little light that says, "Hey friend, I would like to change lanes when you get a chance." In Maryland, a turn signal is a declaration of war. The moment that little light starts blinking, every car within a quarter mile receives an alert. Someone wants in. Close the gap immediately. You put your blinker on, and the car that was 4 car lengths behind you is now surgically attached to the bumper of the car in front of you. They were not going to let you in before. They are absolutely not letting you in now. You showed weakness. You asked nicely. That was your mistake. The blinker did not help you get over. The blinker made everyone around you angry and then personally committed to preventing you from ever getting over. Some Maryland drivers have learned this lesson the hard way and now change lanes without signaling at all, which honestly is just the natural evolution of living there. Which brings us to the next point. Turn signals are a sign of weakness. In Maryland, using your blinker sends one very clear message to everyone around you. I need something from you. And Maryland drivers do not ask for things. They do not negotiate. They do not make eye contact. They do not signal. They simply move into your lane with the calm confidence of someone who has never once questioned a decision they have made behind the wheel. No warning, no acknowledgement, no apology. Just a lane change executed with the precision and audacity of someone who truly believes the road belongs to them. And the terrifying part? They are not wrong, because they are already over there, and there is nothing you can do about it. Now let's talk about the cutoff and brake combination. This is a Maryland original. This is their art form. Someone cuts you off, gets directly in front of you, and then immediately, not eventually, not after a moment, immediately slams on their brakes. Not because there is a stop sign, not because someone pulled out in front of them, not because anything in the known universe required them to brake at that exact moment. They braked because they could. They braked to let you know that they are in front of you now. This is their lane, this is their space, and they will do with it whatever they please. It is the automotive equivalent of someone cutting you in line at the grocery store and then very slowly unloading a full cart of groceries one item at a time while maintaining eye contact. It is a power move. It is a lifestyle choice. And if you are new to Maryland roads, you are going to need a moment to process it. Take your time. Everyone goes through it. Passing. In most states, there is a system. Slow traffic stays right. Fast traffic passes on the left. Everyone goes home. Maryland looked at that system and said that is a great starting point and then completely ignored it. Maryland drivers pass on the left. They pass on the right. They pass on the shoulder if the shoulder is wide enough, and sometimes if it is not. They create lanes that do not exist on any map. They will pass you on a road that technically only has one lane, and you will genuinely not understand how it happened. 1 minute they are behind you, the next minute they are next to you, the minute after that they are gone. You will sit there in complete silence trying to figure out what just occurred. Traffic laws in Maryland are not rules. They are a loose collection of suggestions that each driver reviews individually and then decides which ones apply to them personally on any given day. And finally, tailgating. Maryland drivers do not just tailgate. They tailgate with their whole chest. They are not just close to your bumper, they are emotionally invested in your bumper. They are so close you can see their facial expression in your rearview mirror, and it is not a happy one. They want to be where you are. They feel that you have no right to be there, and they have chosen to express that feeling through proximity, headlight flashing, and what can only be described as aggressive energy radiating through 2 inches of space. You did not cut them off. You did not brake check them. You simply existed in the lane they wanted, and now it is personal. Now here is the thing about Maryland drivers, just like New Jersey drivers. Just like every driver from every state that considers their roads a lawless frontier, they genuinely believe they are excellent drivers, every single one of them. The person who cut you off thinks you were going too slow. The person who closed the gap thinks you were taking too long to merge. The person tailgating thinks you should have moved 10 minutes ago. In their minds, they are not the problem. You are the problem. And the absolute confidence with which they believe this is honestly something to behold. It is wrong. It is completely wrong. But the commitment to it is genuinely impressive. If you are from Maryland and you are watching this right now, you are one of 2 people. You are the person who has been victimized by every single thing I just described, and you are watching this with the energy of someone who finally feels seen and understood after years of suffering. Or you are the person who did all of it. And you are watching this thinking, I do not know what this guy is talking about. And also, I was not tailgating that person. I was simply encouraging them to make better decisions. Either way, you know who you are. And so does everyone on I-495. If you enjoyed this, subscribe. New videos constantly being posted. Hit the like button and drop a comment. What state has the most unhinged drivers you have ever encountered? I'll read them. Mike won't. He is checking his mirrors. Someone from Maryland just merged without signaling. He saw the whole thing happen. He is still processing it.